the northern Upper Peninsula. Actually, we're not that far north in the Upper Peninsula. This is M28, which is running pretty much straight west to the east as far as the eye can see. I am back in the saddle after 2 days of rest, and it feels absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Whew, rough morning. So on the first of my 2 rest days, I was not doing the right things, and I tweaked my lower back. And it's a challenge here this morning. The good news is that sitting on a bike seat feels about the same as sitting in a lounge chair, which is a big old spasm of muscles in the lower back. But so far it's not any worse than sitting in a lounge chair. Getting my feet out of my pedals is actually really challenging right now. Luckily we don't have to do that too often. The landscape up here, we've pedaled through the Ottawa National Forest, and we're in a part of the UP I've never been to before. There's a couple of farms up here, they're pretty small. I see some hay. There goes some hay. Over on the right here, I can't quite tell what we got. Some low-lying brush. I think there's some railroad tracks right here by the road. Haven't seen a train though. But yeah, a little lower back pain on the bike ride. That's, I'll make this one a challenge. Hopefully that clears up in a day or two. Now the good news is that sitting on a bike seat, while it feels the same as lounging, either of those feel quite a bit better than laying in bed, which was a challenge for me last night. So I don't think I'm doing any more damage to sit on the bike seat and just gently cruise along here. Weather is perfect again. It's sunny. It's about 82 degrees out here. It's now we're back in the East Coast time zone. It's a little after 10 in the morning. As far as the breeze goes, I don't see any. Forecast is for 5 to 10 miles per hour from the southwest, which would be a tailwind, so it can kick up at any time, and we will gladly take it today. Our plan today is to go right up this road this direction as far as we feel like going. That very well may be Marquette, Michigan. Of course, it might also be Bruce Crossing, which is about 5 more miles up here. We'll just have to take it easy today and see how it goes. So, this is a lesson for anybody who wants to go for long bike rides. Eat before you're hungry, drink before you're thirsty, but don't rest until you're absolutely exhausted. That's the key. And then when you take that rest day, no sleeper sofas, no moving a sleeper sofa. That is just a disaster waiting to happen. So, back spasms heading down M28 today. About 2.5 hours in, I decided to stop and have a look at Agate Falls on the Ontonagon River. That would be the middle branch of the Ontonagon River, as the Lake Gogebic spills out into, I guess it would be the western branch of the Ontonagon. Now we can see down there, it's about a 40-foot waterfall. It's pretty neat, pretty loud. It's got a railroad bridge up here that must have one heck of a view. I would be willing to bet that there is a sign that says, "Do not walk on this railroad bridge, you punk." So I'm not even going to go looking for one. Feeling a little better out here. That back is still going to be a thorn all day, but I think we're going to get through it. Still no breeze to speak of. I can see somebody fly fishing right at the bottom of the, right below the falls. I don't know if you can make that out on this camera or not. Okay, 6 hours plus in the saddle here today on day number 22. Might go down as the day of pain. We are in Negaunee, Michigan, looking out over a nice lake that the town is built on. Kind of at a roadside park here. Figured it's a decent place to stop and stretch out a little bit. My back has loosened up through the course of the day today, so that's a good thing. What's bugging me today is my right quad, and that is just not the kind of thing you want to have bugging you on a bike ride. So we're going to stretch. We're already at our 6 hours limit of vitamin I. If this ride presses on past 8, we can have a little more, see if it'll tone down the quad a little bit. Been a long one. I think it's beautiful here in the shade right now, but I think out in the sun it's a little on the warm side. I think the high today was supposed to be about 92 around here. It feels actually pretty nice. The target for today is 25 miles up the road. I can't even see the road from here, to Ishpeming. I did cross paths with my support staff. Had a little lunch back in Covington, I believe it was, and we decided on Ishpeming is the right place to stop tonight. I sure hope that my support driver stops there instead of, in an effort to punish me, pushes on towards Marquette, which would be another hour on the road today. And I don't really feel up to it today. I don't think that rest was particularly good for me. But we're going to stretch out, get back on the road. It is a beautiful day. We'll take it real easy. Yeah, the wind never decided to help us out. It's out of the south, so not really a factor today. Would have been nice if that were in the west, though. It's breezy enough to have helped, but it's also not a headwind. So maybe we just take it as a neutral victory here. Looks like a lot of fun out there on jet skis. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Alright, well, we're going to stretch this quad out and get back on the road.